The greatest potential for artists and their communities is to be the observers, the ones who see things big and small, blatant, subtle, and then bring those things to our attention in a way that words can't. Maybe as a result of that, we can change some small part of our world for the better. While photography can be used to manipulate, it is the one medium that is at its root based on reality. There's a high degree of veracity built into the photographic process, which lends credibility to the subjects and the circumstances of their portrayal. It's what I love about street photography. Life around us captured to illustrate the human condition. Our artistic process is rooted in an ability to take what's there in front of us, but maybe not truly seen by all as we pass by in the rush of our daily lives, and stop time for a bit so that we can focus on what might make the ordinary quite extraordinary. But when I look in my viewfinder, I see what I see in the way that I alone see things. And in a show like 73 Days in Paris, some might say that these are not images that challenge the viewer or communicate the angst of a scene like some others do. And you know what? They'd be right. Hey, don't get me wrong. There are several images in this show, most notably the showcase image called Après-midi at Le Café de Flore, that have more challenge and story than you'll see in many shows. But you'll walk away from this show feeling warm and wonderful about life in a place where people revere their environment, their arts, their artists, their food, and their very existence. Hi, I'm Bob Friday. I'd like to welcome you to the pop-up gallery for my photo exhibition called 73 Days in Paris. I love its architecture and the river and the culture, its intense emphasis on art and artists, the food, the people, the styles, its history, and the fact that in the face of the many changes and challenges that are affecting Paris and its citizens, they are a defiant, resilient, and proud people. My heart is with them. Art is at the heart of Paris. When I see headlines about cutting funding for the arts here at home, I'm just at a loss as to how this can be. If by sharing my images of a city that nurtures its cultural treasures and the producers of those, I can help convince a few of our own to fight against these measures, then I will have accomplished something truly meaningful. Artists have always spoken to power. And unfortunately, some have paid the ultimate price for doing so. There's something in a good artist that allows him or her to see and analyze and interpret and reflect the world so that the viewers of their art can recognize the issues and become engaged because of that interpretation. Photographers, I think, have a unique opportunity in this process. We need all colors of the artistic spectrum in a healthy society. We need our artists to pose the questions and point out the issues because they have a way of doing it that can reach us emotionally, not just intellectually. Sometimes an image can convey more and do more to pry open the heart and the mind of the viewer than all the words and arguments a face post could ever do. I'm a pro at my business of real estate. I'm a pro when it comes to photography, but the art transcends business and allows us to enjoy and share on an emotional level. That's my goal. Business is great, but art is our soul. From my old ad agency days, I still carry that truth in advertising attitude. You know, it's called make it look good, but don't lie. Because when they get there and they see that it ain't nothing like the pictures, they're not going to like you, me, and they won't trust anything else you say. The process of writing and creating is alive in Paris. And you know what? You can't have this discussion about Paris without mentioning the hundreds of incredible art museums all throughout the city. How can one place have so much richness of artistic spirit? It's because their people believe in it with their hearts, minds, and souls.